Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, back doing a best of 3 Innistrad Midnight Hunt draft. Ooh, Adeline. Yeah, great card, very strong. Takes games over pretty quick. Other notable cards in here, Fading Hope, Burly Breaker. Well, I just got done playing Faithful Mending, but it doesn't come up too much. Falcon Abomination is very good. Trapper is good. I like the Griff, the Gale Drifter, the Ice Wave. Basically, all of these cards are playable. So that's cool. It's a good sign for a set when you have like all playables, but easy Adeline here. Oh, geez. Morbid Opportunist is so good. I probably take Opportunist over Angel Fire Ignition because I have two directions I can go, and one involves me drawing a million cards, and one involves me getting in with big fat creatures, and Opportunist is just that good. I mean, another thing is I can play Opportunist and ditch the Adeline if white's not open, but if I take Ignition, pretty pigeonholed into red-white. I mean, you easily take Morbid Opportunist over removal spells. The card is just insane. Said it before, I'll say it again. I don't think it's the Battle Frenzy Goblin of this set. Certainly not the Battle Frenzy Goblin. That card, so poorly designed. I won't get started. I won't get on my soapbox again. But Morbid Opportunist should have made you pay 1 life to draw the card each time. Because it's just too good. It's just too good. Okay. So here we probably just take Eaten Alive. Great synergy with Morbid Opportunist. Exile removal. More exciting than Lunarch Veteran, although Veteran wants to be in this deck as well, especially with Adeline and Morbid Opportunist. But easy Eaten Alive. Contortionist Troop in here, which is good. Yeah, those are the only real cards worthy of taking a look at here. All right. You know, I haven't played Heirloom Mirror before, or maybe I have, but I can't recall. Candle Trap does not have synergy with Morbid Opportunist. However, it's still a good card, and I might like it more than Cathar Commando and Patrol. Cathar Commando has good synergy with Opportunist, though. Blow up artifacts, enchantments, draw a card. That is good. And it's a beater. Candle Trap tends to go later. I don't think I need the Heirloom Mirror here. It is nice. Especially if you have a lot of graveyard value stuff. And you get a win con out of it eventually. I guess Commando, just because it's synergistic with it, like end of their turn 2, you play Commando, turn 3, Adeline attack, get a 1/1, attack for 3. Like, it can be good. Old Stick Fingers, old, not going to take it. Could take Blade Brand, maybe just take the Courage. Blade Brand's cool with all the little 1/1s though, because they come in tapped and attacking. And it draws a card. Courage is just good, like for beatdown, which we could be. I don't mind taking Blade Brand here though. It seems early, but I mean, Courage, Blade Brand. Either one. I think I'm going to go with Blade Brand. I don't know if it's right. The strongest card in here is Phantom Carriage by quite a bit, but whatever. I'll take Blade Brand. I like the idea of it with little dudes. Siege Zombie is going to be real good with Adeline too. I like that. Good blue cards in here. Blue might be open. Decent chance we end up blue-black if white dries up too much. We'll take a look here. Well, Rotten Reunion versus Morning Patrol. So Rotten Reunion, all right, at least if it wasn't pay 1 life, it should have been whenever one or more other non-token creatures die, draw a card. It's silly. Why would you put that in a set with Decay? It would make so much more sense if it was non-token creature. I don't know. A little bit of a design flaw. IMO. Should have been a rare or had one of those fixes, but without either, it doesn't feel right. Patrol versus Reunion. I think I'm going to go Reunion because you can actually get instant speed, pump Adeline's power. I don't know. It also works well with Siege Zombie. I could go either way on that. I'm going to take the Witch here, though. Good red cards in here. But, I mean, if I could play Adeline, I'd like to. Griff, Defiance, Interloper. Well, that's interesting. Interloper with Adeline is good. Do I finally play Interloper? It's clearly for a vampire deck, but we could beat down pretty effectively with Interloper and Adeline. I'm going to take it. And I haven't gotten to play with it yet. Okay, we could take the Courage now. This does Day-Night, which currently doesn't do anything for us, but Courage on an Interloper is not bad. Get a quick beater. All right, Flare of Faith. We can protect Adeline or Opportunist. Yeah, and it's a good combat trick. Well, we're looking like we're supposed to be beats. We're bringing the beats here. Doesn't matter. Okay. Ooh, Florian. Well, we're not in those colors. We can take the Farmhand or we can take the Search Party Captain. There's also Hobbling Zombie. These are all on color with us. Probably the Farmhand because it turns into a bigger creature than Captain. It's cheaper. It finds planes. 3/3 lifelink is good. Fixes your mana, sort of, sometimes. Honestly, I want the Search Party Captain too, but I'll take the Farmhand. Courage is good with Coven too. I feel like it gives you opportunities, better opportunities to set up 3 different powers. We have 1, 2, and 3 so far, plus whatever Adeline ends up being. Oh geez, Champion of the Parish. This card is so good. How many zombies do we already have? 1, but we have the Rotten Reunion, that's 2. Honestly, this card is so strong this early that I feel like I could still get it going. I might be wrong because I'll only have access to black zombies, none of the blue ones. I still love this card. It's so good. Maybe we'll wheel Interloper or Commando, whatever. I'm going to take Champion, be happy about it. Card is sweet. Curse of Leeches, what? Unruly Mob, also a card we want for this deck. But I don't even think, what is this, 43, 44 drafts in? I don't think I've gotten to play Curse of Leeches yet, so that's slick. Awakener and Unruly Mob and Commando would all be good cards as well, but that's okay. So we can go Siege Zombie number 2. There's Crawl from the Cellar, Morkret Behemoth. I kind of like Siege Zombie. Oh, Search Party Captain's in here too. Well, with Champion Synergy, maybe I just take the Siege Zombie, especially since we could spit out a bunch of 1/1s maybe that finish the game with that. Rotten Reunion, all that nonsense. We're looking like a really good zombie aggro deck, so let's get some zombies. All right, we can do No Way Out, but Unruly Mob probably makes more sense with stuff dying. I mean, this is just the right color combination for it. Cultist is going to be good. It's also Silver Bolt. Removal wise, we're pretty light, aren't we? Eaten Alive and a Blade Brand, so maybe we actually need the Silver Bolt as much as I like a Cultist. Silver Bolt also straight up kills something, so you can draw cards off Opportunist. Outlaw, I don't like it that much, but we'll take it. We're aggro, so this is probably where Outlaw is at its best. Strangler I love. Shady Traveler is good too, but we're definitely taking the Strangler there. Hobbling Zombie, good pickup. Real good with Champion too. Comes in, pumps, dies, spit out another zombie, pump again. Whisper is a good card. We're at 21 cards. Decent chance Homestead Courage doesn't quite size up for us, but we'll see. Kind of same with Blade Brand. We'll see, though. We have a ton of creatures, but no removal, so we might need them. All right. I'll take another Unruly Mob. It's the right deck for it. The only issue is we don't really have sack outlets, but if we get like a Flesh Taker out of pack 3 or Rite of Oblivion or whatever, Moorcrypt Behemoth's good. Got the No Way Out. All right, we got all the... Somehow we ended up getting the zombies we needed for Champion. That's cool. Candle Guide. Oh, Suspicious Stowaway is good, but what are we looking at? Probably Awakener. Actually, probably Ambush. Awakener is very good card in a vacuum and in general. And I guess we have no day-night cards, do we? That does make Ambush worse, but I'm still going to take it just because we have so many creatures and very removal light, so I'll take it. Oh, we're up to 5 zombies now. That's pretty good. Plus 6 zombies. Can't stay away, so this lets us get back somehow everything in our deck. Not everything. Most of the cards in our deck. But if they die, they get exiled, so you don't get some value cards. Or we could just take a Diagraph Horde. We probably will Can't Stay Away anyway. Take Diagraph Horde and have a ridiculous Champion of the Parish synergy card. That also is just make your own army awesome on its own. I like that. Works awesome with Siege Zombie as well. What's Sun Gold Sentinel do again? Comes in, exile, gets hexproof from colors. Can't be blocked by creatures. This is so good. We're going to take that over Rotten Reunion, even though it's a zombie. Probably don't need the Outlaw. Beloved Beggar. Well, let's take Defenestrate. Get some more removal going. We've got enough creatures, so supplementing with some fine removal looks good to me. How many humans do we have? 9. Human zombie deck, huh? Nice combination. We can do another Rotten Reunion. We can do the Crawl from the Cellar. I really like Rotten Reunion with Champion of the Parish. Just, I mean, those two alone will simply win the game. And they're great with Adeline, too. And Siege Zone. You know what? Let's just take it. Blade Stitch Scab is cool, but maybe we take another Bolt. Just in case we need it. It's at least a sideboard card. Candle Trap's going to be less good for us. Silver Bolt is, yeah, at least a good sideboard card. Probably got the Blade Brand. Cultist. Or we can take the Silversmith. We only have one 4-drop. I'm okay with Silversmith. We don't have that many sack outlets for a Cultist anyway, so. Another Candle Grove Witch or another Blade Brand. Well, considering we already cut Blade Brand, we probably don't need it. Could take another Commando, or we can take this second Silversmith. I like the Silversmiths. We have enough early game, and these are just going to be huge. Make our dudes huge. All right, got the Commando anyway. Got all these Candle Grove Witches, huh? Well, we have the best problem you could possibly have, which is way too many good cards. So we'd like to keep all of our zombies. And we can cut at least 7 creatures. So what are our weakest creatures? Are the mobs actually good in here? We don't have any sack outlets outside of Eaten Alive. Oh, but they're good with the K. Yeah, they are good with the K. Okay. Yeah, that's a good reason to keep them. So maybe the Candlegrove Witches can go. They can be evasive. They're pretty good with Adeline, though. But Commando can deal with artifacts and enchantments. I mean, we could cut 8 creatures if we really wanted, because we have Rotten Reunions too. And then we could keep the bolts if we needed them. Whisper is usually pretty good, especially with like Opportunist. Well, we're going to have to decide. We can cut some of our early game. Like, I could cut the Witches. I could cut the Commandos. I still have just a boatload of 2-drops and enough mid-game. Maybe I do cut the Whisper, even though I kind of like it. Just because I kind of like everything else we're doing and I don't want to cut zombies. Maybe we'll cut the Interloper even though it flies. And then we're at 15, really at 17 creatures at least. 18 if you include that, but I still like the mobs in here with Rotten Reunions and No Way Out and Hobbling Zombie and Adeline. Like, so many good things with it. So maybe we do cut a Bolt. Where does that leave us for removal? Oh, Eaten Alive, Bolt, Flare of Faith, Combat Trick, Midnight Ambush, Defenestrate. Not a lot, but Rotten Reunion with Champion of the Parish looks like it can take some games over, I think. This looks good. I mean, this looks really good. What's our color looking like? Way more black than white, but we do have double white. And we have Farmhand that can find more white, but it's also double white to flip it. So we probably can do an even split. We don't have any double black, right? No. Good. Okay. Well, I guess this is it. It's a pretty cool deck. All right. We'll run it like this. We'll see you around 1. Let's see. This is a keep. Good hand, actually. Oh. Oh, that's what I wanted to see. That's good. Ah. Well, I'm going to do Adeline next turn, so I think we do, yeah, this is the best play. We do Silver Bolt and leave up a Rotten Reunion. Oh, 2 scabs, huh? Oh my goodness. They're gonna live in a world of regret now. Let's get Adeline down. Good thinking. All right. Let's go. Mob. I guess I can't. That's all right. We'll do this. And then we'll pass. I guess I could have siege zombie in response, but we're going to do it anyway, so it doesn't matter. And actually, if I did siege zombie in response, I could still attack with the scab, so I guess that's not that great. Well, I suppose we kill this. I guess crawl from the grave is something I should think about. So I can get by black creatures. That's pretty sweet. Oh, geez. How many blades scabs they have? 3? Wow. It's a cool deck. If they'd had, maybe they have Champion of the Parish in there because of how terrible this algorithm is. 4, 7. Well, this is going to force some blocks. Let's see, they can't block that, which means they have to block Adeline. But we're at 3 life. So I wonder if do I attack with everything? What happens if I attack with everything? Let's say they block Adeline, block one other creature. They would take 4. Adeline has vigilance too. 4, 7, 9, 11. We don't have enough to kill them. I still feel like we get in with everything. I mean, the Decayed zombies can't block anyway, so that's largely irrelevant. I mean, obviously any sort of trick or removal and we're pretty much toast, but I see. Well, technically not dead. If they ever move for Silversmith, clearly we are, but well, jeez. Lose all abilities too, or what? Oh, I don't have Coven anymore. I see. All right, well, I would say they had what they needed. So we'll go to game 2. And, yeah, what are we going to do in game 2, though? I don't know. Thankfully, Locked in the Cemetery we don't care too much about. I don't love Silver Bolt here, but I guess it does deal with Blades. The problem is it doesn't deal with Horde or Awakener, really. Makes it a little bit tougher. Sungal Barrage deals with Awakener and Horde. Not with the Scab. I don't love that either. Flare of Faith is good. Counter for foul play. Do they still get to investigate? It's on one line, so I guess they do still get to investigate. Cathar Commando deals with Locked in the Cemetery. But I feel like we don't care that much about Locked in the Cemetery. However, Cathar Commando also surprise blocks Scab, which is nice. It's true. I could ditch No Way Out for that, I guess. It's good with Unruly Mob too, and it gives me an out for an artifact or an enchantment. Might be worth it. Okay, I guess we'll try this. Oh yeah, it's a good hand. They didn't show us any Crawl from the Cellar effects yet, but I probably want to do the turn 1 reunion just because turn 3 opportunists I can attack and draw potentially, depending on if they play a Scab or not. I think Opportunist... Wait, they missed a land drop? I see. Oh, they're going to kill Opportunist. That's too bad. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's a good draw. They left up Blade Brand mana. Alright, I'm just going to smash like this then. Leave up Blade Brand. Or Flare of Faith for Blade Brand. Depending on how they block, I guess. Because I think they are going to do Blade Brand here. So... let's see, I can Flare of Faith. do I want to do this? I can kill their Awoken Demon. Keep my human. Clear their board. I feel like that's probably the best. All right. Foul play is good. Is Cathar Commando good? I guess that's a question. It's not good against Cultists. Not really good against Awakener. Maybe it's not that good. Do I want to just be beatdown? Is that what I'm trying to do? Is that my best plan? Like Interloper and just fly. I mean, they didn't show us any flying protection. I just don't love Bolt, especially on the draw. But it kills the Blade Stitch Scabs, so it's tough to go wrong there. It's a lot of investment still. And the Cathar Commando is supposed to be for the Scabs too, huh? Maybe we'll just keep it the same. We won a game with it. Let's not bother with it. Alright, well, it's a good hand. Once again, probably doing the Rotten Reunion to start her off. Although, they did Rotten Reunion, my Rotten Reunion. Probably still do it. All right. We're going to see in round 2 here after I draw and rapidly concede. All right. See you for round 2. All right. I like this hand. Could save the Rotten Reunion, but I'm just going to do it for now. String there. Let's do the farmhand to get the land so we can at least play a 3-drop next turn. All right, so we can do land, hobbling zombie here, and then we'll pass. All right, so take 5. So we got our 4th land, so we can go. Well, best use of mana would be probably Siege Zombie plus Unruly Mob. Yeah, I'm okay with that. And then I guess we can attack here. Sure. All right. I think we're going to do the Strangler. And then we'll pass. Sure. Hmm. Unfortunately, can't do the Rotten Reunion in response. Well, you can do the ambush in response here, but I mean, the good news is They can't kill my mob so easily now. Oh, that's too bad. Well, I was kind of hoping they wouldn't top deck the card that wins them the game here, but they unfortunately for us top deck the card that wins them the game here, so that's too bad. Guess we'll go to game 2. All right, so playing against Hyper Aggro. Silverbolt seems slow, but possibly necessary. Probably a necessary evil here. Could see maybe cutting the Strangler. Yeah, I don't like the idea of trying to race them. Especially when they just have a blocker for it. Like, that card was pretty useless that game. Could do Blessed Defiance. Could see that being good. Life gain seems pretty valuable. Valuable even. Valuable and valuable. Well, this deck was clearly too good to go 3-0 anyway, so... I need to draft, like, mediocre blue-white to win, but I clearly can't crush with amazing black-white. I don't want to get flooded either, though. That's the problem. Oh, let's see. I guess I'll do Blessed Defiance. I feel like we need the life gain and maybe cut, like, a Behemoth. Could have cut a Rotten Reunion too, but maybe cutting the curve down's better with the 2 unruly mobs. I like the Rotten Reunion with the champion and the 2 unruly mobs too. All right. Could have done the unruly mob there, but I don't know. I wasn't in love with it. Let's do this. Pass. Then we can siege zombie, and then maybe next turn unruly mob or Gavany Silversmith. Both are pretty good. Hmm. Hmm. Best use of mana is Silversmith. It's got to be that. The question is, what am I attacking with? It's probably these two. I mean, I want the mob to die less, I guess. That's true. Well, so long, Rotten Reunion. You were cool while you lasted. Yeah, that's sad. Can't even cast an Adeline, huh? Hmm. Ah. Painful. Painful. 10. Well, I'm going to have to do Blessed Defiance regardless here, so we'll just have to do it. I'm unhappy about it, but, well, they unblock that? Does that mean their last spell's a removal? They have exactly what they need again? Yes, they do. Just exactly what they need again, huh? All right. All right. Okay. Exactly what they need for the win, too. Wow, what a heartbreaking game. All right. I'll see you in round 3. Well, I don't particularly like this hand, but I might keep it. Guess I'll just do it now. I could have waited, actually, because they're in werewolf colors. Might have been smarter. All right, they got rid of Cathartic Pyre and Duel for Dominance. All right, that's cool. Curse of Leeches. Well, let's do the Horde first. Best use of mana here. And we'll get rid of Pyre and Duel for Dominance, because they could have Ardent Elementalist in there. I forgot that this is Daybound, too. Oh, well, geez, it's pretty good. Oh, but they have. I see. Well, this will be okay, I think. You're gonna take it all, huh? Okay. Oh, it's got Death Touch because of the Sarah. Yeah, it seems pretty strong. It's got Hexproof too because of Sarah. So I can't even... That's funny. Well, that works. Timely top deck. Maybe I needed to kill the flyer there. I don't actually know. Oh, they wanted to keep it? I would say we're in big trouble then. They want to keep whatever that is. We're in big trouble. I feel like on paper our deck looks really good, but I really don't think that decides much anymore these days. I feel like I draft trash and win, and draft awesome things and do poorly. Like, there really is just no... It's just not a great predictor for deck success, I feel like. You'd think it would be. Like, you'd have to have good cards to win, right? It's just not nearly as good a predictor for deck success as one might expect, I guess. All right, so we got thrashed yet again. Let's see if we can get there in game 2. Well, we do the silver bolts. They showed us at least one werewolf and wolf. It's only werewolves that get destroyed by it, though. Okay. Maybe it kills all wolves anyway, so it's irrelevant. What I cut last time? Warcrypt Behemoth. Vengeful Strangler still seems okay. They have a lot of guys that we'd want to kill. So I could cut the Behemoth. Actually, Sungol Barrage deals with Sereth, Hauler, Troop. Yeah, all right. We'll do the Barrage. Let's ditch the Behemoth and probably a Rotten Reunion. Give that a go. No white. I hate that hand. I hate this hand. We're on the play. I don't know if there's a lot of 5-card hands that I wouldn't hate, so... Oh, let's see. Maybe get rid of the No Way Out, because then Silversmiths plus Strangler could be like a beat plan, maybe. I probably would have attacked with the Brigand. But maybe that's the greed in me. My opponent thinks I can actually top deck here. My opponent is giving me way too much credit. They think I can actually top deck and do something. They clearly don't know who Alex Stephenson is. All right, use duel for dominance. Probably eat our Smith. Yep. Seems good for them. Pretty bad for us. Four, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14. Well, I guess it's not lethal. Oh, that's tough. Well, if they untap, Brigand's going to kill us. Guess we'll pass. Flip the curse. All right, win 0-3 very, very quickly. Yeah, wow. Really, really liked our deck too. I think that's what makes it hurt so much more. But like I said, I guess having a good deck is not an amazing indicator of how well it'll perform. All right. Let's open our one pity pack. Let's see. I would pick the Innistrad. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. We'll see you for the next one.